You know, it's funny, as I turn the camera on and it stops. But being as today is the 1st of July, and therefore Canada Day, the fireworks are nuts out there. So if you hear booming and whatever throughout the video, that's what it is. Unless, of course, I suddenly stop the video, in which case that's not what it is. But we're back with this, and what I would like to do is install yet another drive. Okay, so I've just figured out something. There are 6... Whatever that actually is, that's pretty close. Fortunately, I don't think you can see it from here. That's unfortunate. But anyway, there are 6 SATA ports on this, and I was wondering why all 6 were filled, and I've only got 5 drives. I forgot about this at the back, so I'm going to have to replace that with a slot blank, because obviously I can't use that for this. So I'm going to go ahead and switch that out, get a SATA cable, plug it in, and we'll figure everything out from there. I hope that I'm going to actually be able to plug it in, because I don't know if there are enough SATA connectors on this motherboard, or on the power supply, to do what I want to do. Give me just a moment, I'll figure all that out. Okay, skipping ahead quite a bit. You can see now the drive is installed. It's a 750 gigabyte Western Digital, I guess Scorpio Black? I don't actually really know. I've had a lot of trouble with this drive in the past. In fact, I think this is the 7th one that I've received from Western Digital. It's the only one of their modern drives I've ever really had issues with. That and the WD Elements external drive, I had a lot of problems with that too. I'm going to make sure that it actually works. I guess that it's decided that things are going to get in the way now. We'll let it power up. The military class motherboard, which is basically their fancy way of saying ultra durable. I'll go ahead and I'll get that figured out and make sure the drive is seen, make sure it's in good health, and then I can put this thing back in the rack and do all the configuring. Okay, so here you can see the machine in its current state. I think I might actually change that 1 terabyte drive to a 2 terabyte drive in the process of making all these swaps, just because that one is pretty heavy, and I think it's really the only one that is. So I think that that one should probably be changed, and this one here, which is just storing the archive stuff, also has all of the VDIs for the 3 virtual servers that I run on this, which, as you can see, takes up quite a bit of space on its own. And that is what the 5th drive is going to be used for. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and switch out this 1 terabyte drive before I do anything else, assuming that I've got a 2 terabyte drive that's in good health. You can see here is the new 750, which looks like it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. So I'll be back once I've found a 2 terabyte drive, or if I found a 2 terabyte drive, and we can continue. Okay, so there is a 2 terabyte drive that I've now put in for storage 3, which is the 3rd drive. And if I come in here, I took the 750 out temporarily, so that way I could take the data, which I'm just going to cut and paste over here, because that might actually take quite a while to do that transfer. And I'll set up the shares. I'm not going to bore you by doing that on video, because I've done it like 5 million times on this channel. You know, setting up the share, making sure the permissions are okay, making sure all the data is transferred over, blah blah blah. Everybody's seen it like 1,000 times, so I'm not going to bore you too much with it. But people like to see computer videos and what I'm working on right now, so this is what I'm working on right now. Very boring stuff. Okay, back to this. Got sidetracked by another project that decided it didn't want to work, but anyway. So there's our new drive. 2 terabyte drive is in. So what we need to do, I'm going to delete all of this existing stuff off of this drive. I don't really care. So, should delete that, which is taking forever for some reason. I don't understand why. Just wants to waste my time, I think. That's so frustrating. No, it's not. It's not in use. Okay, make a new one. Span the whole drive, assign it H, call it storage 5, because that's what it is. There's 2 A's. That's dumb. Alright. Quick format. Alright. Finish. There. And that's it for that. Now, we have to come to this. We're going to make some changes here. Unfortunately, I cannot change where the files are. But main is going to be on storage 2. Low-end radio is going to storage 5. Wish I could change it where it was. Okay, so now I've gone and rejigged those. Of course, the files have not moved, so I will need to move the files. We'll go ahead and move that over to here, which is where it needs to go. That is no doubt going to take a very long time. If it even works at all, I might end up running out of disk space, depending upon the order of these transfers. Okay, so now that that is all transferred, we can go ahead and transfer these virtual machine hard drives. So we'll start with this one. This one's the smallest. Come over here into this virtual media manager, and we will move that from there to here. Just go ahead and move it. I wish it gave you a time remaining. That would be nice, but it does not. So we'll just wait for that to finish, and then I'll do all the rest of them. Alright, so that process is now done after taking forever. You can see there's our current storage state. Lots of room to grow on all drives. So I believe with that, we are good to go. So thank you for watching, and if you've got any comments, feel free to leave them down below.